garage. It's my favorite e-body of all time. And that might be saying something because, well, I have driven a Hemi Challenger, among others. This is a 1971 Plymouth Cuda 340 4-speed. It's finished in this absolutely gorgeous B7 dark blue. I love all Chrysler blues, but this one, well, I love the most of all. This thing reminds me of my Demon in many ways. It's a 71. It's blue. It's an original 344 speed. It has no billboard stripe. It has no vinyl top. It's just plain, and I love it. It does, of course, have the fancy Cuda hood, which is awesome, and it does differ from the Demon here. It's got a center console, and everything's blue instead of black. Pretty neat, though. This car was restored in the early to mid-2000s. It's not, 100% factory perfect. It's got things like electronic ignition and, well, whatever's going on there. But it's pretty darn good. The engine's orange, which is right. It's got the right exhaust manifolds, which in 71 are just plain old V8 manifolds. Nothing special. It has the right stickers. It has the wrong earlier air cleaner, but it's finished right. And it's got the pie tin and a sticker, so that's cool. If one were to look around this car, one would find all kinds of little flaws. A piece of trim's a little hoo-hawed. There's a little bit of primer here that you can see. That's fine. All of that says to me, this is a car you can drive. And that's really the only kind of car I'm interested in. Yeah, I just love everything about this. Look at that. A factory marking on the rear axle. I'm sure it's got the wrong mufflers, but I'm not here to judge. Air shocks. Oh yeah. Oh neat. There's a rear sway bar too. Because Cuda. This car was originally from the Midwest, so naturally it did require a lot of rust repair. But it looks really good. They did a great job here. It just doesn't get much cooler than that. The 71 only grille, with the dual headlights, the road lamps, hood pins. Yep, it's awesome. Although Rocket didn't do the original restoration on the car, it does come by here periodically for little touches, fixes, and updates. This time around, it's getting a clutch, and the second gear synchro apparently is bad. So I'm going to rebuild a transmission. That'll be fun. The car's kind of already stuck on a lift back here in the corner, so we can't really take it for a before test drive, but maybe we can hear it run. First, I gotta go eat a sandwich. Wait, am I allowed to have two favorite e-bodies? Oh, more horrible buzzing noises. Man, I love 340s. They're just the best. Okay, this one might have a mild smoking problem, but that's fine. Yeah, it only slightly ruined the oxygen here. That's fine. Anyway, I really like this car. It might just be my favorite e-body ever. Well, at least it definitely was until a Challenger appeared. More on that later. Yeah, anyway, my coworker Evan will be handling most of the work on this thing, although I will be diving into the 4-speed, so look forward to seeing a video on that. And when it's all done, of course, well, we'll have to test it. You gotta test it. This Cuda's kind of oily underneath. Just a little. There's also some coolant around. It needs a water pump. And there's no radiator drain, so that's special. Oh, here's the 4-speed down out of the Cuda. It fought us a little bit, nowhere near as much as the one in the Hemi Challenger that was siliconed in place. Now, normally with the bolts that secure the transmission to the bell housing, these transmissions just come right out. And this one would have too, if it wasn't siliconed together there. Why? You ever beat on a super rare 18 spline numbers matching Hemi transmission with a woodblock and a hammer? Well, I have, and it still isn't working. What do you know about doing this? Yeah, it's a little stubborn. Yay, we did it. 2 ratchet straps, a longer woodblock, and a bigger hammer. There's more than a little oil in the bell housing of this thing, so I guess we'll be addressing that while we're here. Yeah. Yep. Everything's fine here. Getting into the clutch here, it is a 3-finger factory Borg and Beck style, so that's neat. Well, that's it on the 71 Cuda for now. The transmission's leaking oil on the ground, so I guess on the next episode we'll fix that and tear that thing apart. Stay tuned for that and more e-body stuff coming soon.